Hey guys, what's up? Real quick. So, yesterday in my video, I forgot to mention I got to talking about Cathy O'Brien briefly. Um, what I wanted to touch on quickly was Cathy O'Brien refers to her upbringing as coming from a multi generational pedophilia family. What does that mean? Okay, so basically, first I want to start by saying that Cathy O'Brien was selected to be in the MKUltra program because her father was caught sending pornographic images of her when she was a child through the U.S. mail and getting paid for it, which, would have put him in jail for the rest of his life. But of course, our government was infiltrated by evil fucks, and so that didn't happen. And so Gerald Ford approached her father. Yes, Gerald Ford, the fucking president, approached her father and asked if he would exonerate him and would not bring him up on any criminal charges. I believe he gave him a job in the MKUltra program, and Cathy was sold into the MKUltra program. Why? When the Second World War ended and the Nazi war criminals, were brought to this country under Project Paperclip. This is a real thing. You can look it up. They took the research that they were doing during the war and just brought it here and started the MKUltra program. And their children run NASA now. So I believe it was somewhere like 1,600. I believe it was way more, to be honest, probably double that number. Nazi scientists, the brightest, whatever. Russia got some of them, England got some of them, but we got a lot. Like I said, their children now run NASA. NASA is a German program. So the MKUltra program was run by Mengele. Originally, here in this country. Yeah, Mengele. So, Cathy O'Brien was sold into the program, and the reason being is because Hitler found out that during their work in World War II, that the children who were sexually abused repeatedly and had these horrible sexual trauma done to them had all these abilities. Well, they all have multiple personalities. That's because that's the way they deal with the trauma. They don't call that anymore. It was called multiple personality disorder. It's now called dissociative disorder. When I studied psychology, it was still called multiple personality disorder. But anyway, this is how Hitler found out that these families who sexually abused their children produced children who were had all these abilities. Multiple personality disorder, they can use their advantage too, but mainly it was because they had way higher IQs, and they were psychic. They had all kinds of intuitive abilities, remote viewing. They were better at remote viewing. They just had a whole host of abilities, and so these were the children that they would want in these types of programs. And so I'm not sure at what point this happened, but I'm pretty sure that the pedophilia stuff within the 13 bloodline Illuminati families was already a thing before they realized that people who just sexually abuse their kids and, you know, do other nasty stuff to them produce these kids that were, you know, these super kids. I don't believe that it was incorporated into the MKUltra program to do to their children afterwards. I believe that they've always done this stuff to their children. So my point being is that when an Illuminati person, evil scum, has a baby, this is what they do to them starting at 2 years old. So Hunter Biden definitely went through that same exact training, as they call it. Anyway, I will get back to you guys. Talk to you later. More on this topic later.